What if I told you right here today that there is one sentence that has quietly destroyed organizations more than bad leadership has over years and generations? That one sentence is the sentence that says, "We have always done it this way. This is how we do things here." It sounds simple, it sounds true, it sounds straightforward. But think about it this way. The World Cup just ended. If the same teams that won the World Cup, the last World Cup, not this recent one, it came to the World Cup with the same playbook, with the same tactics, wanting to play and implement the same playbook in this World Cup because the strategies that they used last time they won them the World Cup, chances are they were not going to make it. Why is that so? Because football evolves. In actual fact, the strategies that coaches use, managers use for the first half are different strategies that might be required for the second half in a match, depending with the tenacity of the game, depending with the requirements of the game, depending with the opponents that the team is playing against. The same applies in the different industries that we operate within, different ecosystems that we operate within. Technology changes, leadership changes, people change, markets evolve. Why should your leadership remain the same? You see, organizations that make it are organizations that ask themselves this question every day. They don't abandon everything, but they continuously ask themselves this question: is this the right way of doing things currently? Is this still the right way of doing things currently? Because when you begin to ask that question, that's where innovation begins. And you need to understand that innovation doesn't begin with you having answers. It doesn't begin with you having the right answers always, but it begins with you asking the right questions always. And that is one of the right questions that you should ask yourself every time as a leader. Is this still the right way of doing things today? And your challenge today, there is that one routine that you have done over years, that one process that has been in your organization, in your company, in your corporate for years and years, for generations and generations. No one has ever attempted to change it or alter it. Ask yourself, is it still the right way of doing things now? Because that question talks and speaks to relevance. And if you are not relevant, there is no need for you in the ecosystem. It's your relevancy that keeps you within the ecosystem. So maybe you need to ask yourself that question: is it still the right way of doing things?